children. I am Ramya, your science teacher of Kakatiya Public School. So, again I am back with the same topic, musculoskeletal system. So in the last class we have studied about we discussed about the skeletal system, like it's completely regarding the bones, right? And also the types of bones and the number of bones in each type of bone, and also the joints, right? 4 types of joints we have discussed, and movable, immovable joints also we discussed, and I gave the worksheet also. So today we are going to see about the muscular system. So muscles, you know, our body is made up of with the bones, muscles, nerves, blood, etc. Like muscles are also one of the important thing in our body, which helps in the body movements. So as I told that bones alone cannot work. That means bones give us a shape and structure, but they also help in body movements. But bones alone cannot move, but they will be moving with the help of a muscles. Muscles are attached to the bones. Then only we are able to move the body parts. Okay. So how these muscles are arranged to the bones? First of all, what are muscles? Muscles are nothing but the soft tissues. They are soft tissues, okay, smooth tissues we can say, and they are attached to the bones. They are attached to the bones with the help of a tendons. Okay, so 2 bones are joined together with the help of a ligaments, right? 2 bones are joined together with the help of a ligaments, but muscles are attached to the bones with the help of tendons. Okay, so with the help of tendons there is a fiber-like structures. They are fiber-like structures and they are attached to the muscles to the bones. Then only we are having the freely movement. But how do muscles work? First of all, how it will be working? For example, I fold, this is my arm, right? So if I bring the lower arm, I made it tightly and I will be just holding it tightly. So what happens here? You can see in this in the upper arm region, you can see my upper arm is like bulging. If you observe the persons who will go to gym, okay, their body will be having like full of muscles. Okay, they to build their body, like to build their muscles, they will be going to the gym. So when I make like this, like when I hold my arm in this way, if I hold it very tightly, what happened? The place where the upper arm region will be bulging. That means generally muscles will be working in pairs. Okay, that means when I hold in this way, the muscles which are present in the lower arm region will be relaxed. The muscles in the lower arm region will be relaxed, and there you can see the contraction. Here with the contraction only we can see the bulging movement in the upper arm, right? So that means if one muscle relaxes, other muscle will contract. How they will be working? If one muscle will contract, other muscle will relax. Okay, if one muscle, now the muscles in this region are relaxing. When I am placing in this way, when I am doing in this like this activity, what happens? The muscles which are present in the forearm region, what happens? Will be relaxing, and upper arm region muscles will be contracting. And again, when I put back my arm into the original position, again the upper arm region muscles will be relaxed and the forearm muscles will be contracted. In this way, muscles will be working. Not only in these cases, we can see number of muscles in our body. Okay, now some are attached to the bones, some are not attached to the bones. So next, how we can say, like what are the functions of the muscles? Functions of muscles. First one is what they will do. They will be working in the pairs. They will be working in pairs. And if one will recontract, other one will relax. If one will contract, other will relax. Not only the muscles which are attached to the bones, they will be helping in a contraction and relaxation movement in the while breathing. Okay, while breathing, lungs. Okay, how we are breathing with the help of a respiratory system, and the lungs are involved in the respiratory system, right? So lungs are also showing some movement. Okay, whenever we are taking in air and giving out air, our lungs also will be working. So sometimes it will be, when we are taking, it is contracting, and when they are releasing the air, at that time it will be contracting and relaxing. And also helps in the muscles, also helps in the functioning of the heart, like it helps in pumping the blood. Pumping the blood in and out. Pumping the blood in and out. And also fourth one is they will be helping in the movement of our arms and legs. Help in movement of arms and legs. Okay, helping in movement of arms and legs. And also they will be helping digestion process, like stomach and intestines. Digestion, stomach and intestines. Okay. So first of all, what is the first function? Generally, muscles work in pairs. If one muscle contracts, other muscle will relax. And second one is they help in the breathing movements. So the muscles also help in breathing movements like lungs. And also third one is pumping the blood in and out with the help of heart. And also movement of arms and legs. And fifth one is stomach, like intestines and stomach, which are involved in the food digestion. They will also be working, the muscles are also involved in that functioning. Okay, this is all about the muscular system and how the muscles will be working. Next, coming to the types of muscles. Based on the different functions, muscles are divided into two types, voluntary and involuntary. Two types, what are they? Voluntary and involuntary muscles. So first of all, what is a voluntary? What is the meaning of voluntary? Voluntary meaning is nothing but we will be doing by ourselves. Okay, we are doing the activities by our will and wish. Okay, if I want to do, I will do, or else I won't do. Okay, for example, to understand this one, I will be saying now. Now there is a book on the table. There is a book on the table, and I want to take that book and read. Okay, if I like that, what I will do? I will immediately take that book from the table and I will keep on reading. In this case, my arms are working. My arms are working. What happens? My brain will send a message to the hands. My brain will send message to my arms to lift that book and take and read. That means here what are working? My arms are working. Brain is directing me. Brain is directing me and I am doing some activity. So if I like it, I will be lifting and I will be doing. If I don't like it, I won't take and read. That also directed by our brain only. That brain only will be saying that you like or do not like. So if I like, immediately my hand will go onto the table and I will immediately pick the book. Okay, and if I don't like it, I won't pick it. Okay, so the muscles which are in our control, muscles which are in our control are called voluntary muscles. The muscles which are in our will and wish, will and control are nothing but the voluntary muscles. Next, involuntary muscles. That means opposite to that. Like, exactly not opposite, but it is involuntary. Now I told voluntary means if we like, if we want to do with our will and wish, we can do it. But involuntary muscles are not like that. If they will be keep on working in, but if we like or do not like also, they keep on working. Can you give examples if you understand this one? Yes, that is nothing but the lungs, brain, heart, kidneys, stomach, intestines, etc. So involuntary muscles, the lungs are there now. If we say to stop breathing, you stop your working for some time, means that lungs will be stopping? No. If I say to heart, stop functioning for some time, stop pumping the blood for some time, it will be stopping. Even when we are in sleep also, these are all muscles are working. Next is kidneys. Next is kidneys. So kidneys also. What is the function of kidneys? It will be purifying the blood. So if I ask kidneys, okay, you just relax for some time, don't do your work, will it listen? No. Stomach and intestines help in digestion of the food. If I ask to don't digest my food, let it be for some time, will it stop? No, they won't stop because they will be already controlled by our brain, but they do not listen our words because they are involuntary muscles. Even when we are asleep also, they will be keep on working. That is the difference between the voluntary and involuntary muscles. So the muscles which are in our control are called voluntary muscles, and the muscles which are not in our control and they are controlled by the brain itself. They are automatically controlled by the brain itself, and they will be working continuously 24 hours, 365 days they keep on working. If for example, you just imagine if there is a function stopped for some time by lungs, our body will be working as normal? No. If heart is stopped for even a second, we are dead. Okay, that is why these all are the muscles which are involved. The muscles which are involved in this involuntary muscles are doing their work by themselves, and the muscles which are involved in the heart, like those muscles, we call it as cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles, and they will be helping in pumping the blood in and out. They help in the blood, pumping the blood in and out. So one question will be coming like that. The muscles which are involved in the heart are what? Cardiac muscles. Okay, the study of heart we call it as a cardiology. Okay, this is about the types of muscles. Total, this is about musculoskeletal system. And not only the muscles and bones are involved in our body movements, we should also take care of our body. So in what way if we take care of our body, all the body function will be perfect. We will be okay. Not only the bones and muscles are responsible for the body movement and keep the body healthy, we should also take care of our body so that all the body systems which are present, organ systems which are present in our body will be working perfectly. For that, what are the things we have to do? What are our duties? First one is posture. Okay, first one is posture. Posture is nothing but the way we walk. The way we walk, sit, bend. Okay, the way we sit, walk, bend. Okay, these are the things which we have to be careful. While walking, we should walk straight and erect. We should not slouch like this. We should not slouch. We should not slouch. Slouch is nothing but some people, if you observe, they will be bending their shoulders like this. Okay, but no, we have to stand straight and erect so that our backbone will be in a good condition. And also sitting, while sitting on the bench also, you should sit in a sufficient place. You have to be comfortable. And many times I used to say, don't give place to your bags, but you give your place to your body. Okay, if you sit perfectly in a correct manner, then your backbone will be very healthy. If you are sitting in an insufficient place and you are giving more place to your back and you are sitting in a less place, what happens? You are unable to, you will be feeling somewhat difficulty in sitting. At that time, what happens? That effect will be falling on your backbone. So be careful while sitting in anywhere. If you sit in a comfortable place and a sufficient place, and you have to sit straight. Don't always bend while sitting, but keep your backbone straight and sit straight in the classroom or wherever you sit. And also, don't bending sometimes we will bend in to get something fallen down from the down. Okay, at that time also we have to be careful while bending. Immediately if we do not bend, and we have to carefully we have to bend to pick some things. That is about the posture. So our body texture, like our body should be correct position, then only backbone will be healthy. Next coming to the exercise. To keep our body fit and perfect, we have to do many exercises. So what are those exercises? Like cycling, okay, walking, skipping, swimming. Okay, some exercises we have to do, like yoga also we can do, cycling we have to do, walking we have to do, skipping, swimming, jumping. These all comes under the exercises. Why we have to do these exercises? To maintain our body weight. And if we maintain our body, all the organs in our body will be functioning very perfectly. And next coming to the rest. So how exercise is important to our body, in the similar way rest is also very important. That means we should work in how much time. If we are working also, we have to take a proper rest. That means we have to sleep for 8 hours per day. We need 8 hours of rest. We need a sleep of 8 hours per day. So if you are doing some work, you have to take some rest and then you go for other work. Then only your body will be getting all the energy. You can restore its energy. So that's why we need a rest according with the exercise also. How exercise and posture, everything is important. In the same way, rest is also compulsory for a person to keep healthy. And next, coming to the avoiding bad habits. So this is the one major important thing to maintain our body. To keep our body healthy, we have to avoid bad habits. What are bad habits? Okay, what are bad habits? So generally bad habits are what? Like not giving respect to the elders and using bad words. These all comes under the bad habits. But apart from that, to our body, what are bad habits? That means we have to take a healthy food. Healthy and hygienic food. Healthy and hygienic food we have to take. That means we should avoid junk food. And also we should not take cool drinks which is consisting of more sugars. That will be affecting our health also. And we should not take more junk foods which includes pizzas, burgers, noodles, fast foods and etc. We have to take a health and hygienic food. And also we should avoid tobacco, alcohol. Okay, these also should be avoided. So if we maintain our body in this way, we have to take a balanced diet. I told in the previous videos that we have to take a balanced diet so that we are getting the all nutrients to our body, then only we will be staying healthy and fit. So if we avoid the tobacco, alcohol, like this tobacco is like smoking and drinking, if we avoid, our body system will be working very perfect. And junk food also we should avoid. If we are taking more junk food, it will be getting effect directly on our intestines and the stomach. It will be affecting on the digestive system. If the digestive system is it's a very sensitive organs in the body. If we take a junk food, heavy food, the working of the digestive system will become very difficult, and we may get the stomach problems or a stomach pain or some of the other. This is all about the body care and the musculoskeletal system. If we follow these things, so we can keep healthy we can put our body in a healthy condition. I hope you all understood the class. Now I will be giving the worksheet. If you listen the class carefully, you can solve the worksheet easily. Okay? Okay, here is the worksheet regarding the today's topic. So, the heart keeps on beating, that is functioning continuously. Why? So, why the heart keeps on functioning continuously without stopping? That means, what type of muscles are involved in that? Right, involuntary muscles are involved, and the muscles which are involved in the heart are what? Cardiac muscles. That you have to write as an answer. Next, write about the types of muscles. So, write about the two types of muscles. Okay. Next, how do muscles work? In the beginning class, I explained about the muscles and how do they work. That means if one relaxes, one contracts. That is the answer. What are the 4 ways to take care of our body? Just now I explained about this. That 4 you have to write as an answer. How muscles are attached to the bone? It's a one word answer. How muscles are attached to the bones? That is about the worksheet. I hope you all understood the class very well. Okay.